Right, you stay there because you get mucky feet otherwise, alright? Alright, yeah, stay there. So today's little job for me is to get 2 loads of that in there up to our local National Trust what's it, I suppose it's a mansion house for their footpaths. I might have a little bit of a tidy up of that as well. Oh, I thought I heard a skylark for a minute. I did actually hear the skylark 2 days ago. Not here, it was actually at our local veterinary practice. So I have heard the skylark this year, so that's one ticked off the list. The next one to listen out for is a swallow. So always makes me smile when I hear the swallow. Hello little hooligan. I've had to put this strap across top of here because they were just, well, they've grown a bit since they've been here, and 1 or 2 are just getting a little bit keyed about looking over there. So I've got to give us a little look at, isn't it? Lovely. Right, okay, I need to change bucket over. Basically, this is the byproduct of our tree surgery business. So wood chip. Normally we don't use fresh chip for most things, especially for mulching borders and that, because this stuff will just suck nitrogen out of your soil, but there's no tomorrow. So it's pretty sterilising, to be honest. So normally if we're doing stuff for borders, it's this stuff that's been there for well, some of that's about 8-9 months old, so good weed suppressants, but it's now on the turn where it's actually starting to put nutrition back into the ground. It's also full of worms, so this time of year we sell loads of it for chickens, believe it or not. Right then, shall we go? You ready? So we do this trip, we're doing now, 4 or 5 times a year. We look after a couple of National Trust properties with things like wood chip, occasionally a bit of work. But that's this morning. A bit later on we're going to go and deliver some more to the Bournstream Trust. That's donated to them, and I think while we're at it we're probably going to give them a couple of bags of our play sand as well. So Bournstream Trust is a local charity that supplies a safe play area for special needs children, basically, for the want of a better expression. So vulnerable kids or whatever else. It's basically a charity set up by a local lady. When she died, she gifted the ground and the play area and now it's really, really well subscribed. They have kids from all over the place come play in the summer. It's just somewhere safe and out in the countryside for the kids to go and lose themselves. So we look after them with wood chip for the paths, like I say, sand for the play area, stuff like that. So all that's donated, because at the end of the day, wood chip to me is a waste product. To them it's useful, to me it's a waste product. I can sell it, but I've got loads of it, so why can't they have a bit? Right, Mrs. P has just come home, which is the reason I've stopped, because she's just come home, which means the kettle's on, which means I'm not going to Newark Park for 10 minutes. You know what I mean. Come on. What are you making?
A shake.
Your shake?
Yeah.
I could give you a shake if you want. I might break your back picking you up, but I'll give you a shake.
I will show you a picture of my progress after 10 days.
Will you?
So, actually 12 days.
All right, okay.
My stomach is a lot flatter than...
The baby weight's coming off.
It is, it actually is, look.
Speaking of baby,
She isn't.
where is she?
She just sat. Cry.
Every time my granddaughter sees me, she usually bursts into tears. Hello, Millie. Hello, darling. This is my granddaughter, Millie. Hello, Millie. Apple of Granny's eye, aren't you? Or sorry, Nanny's eye. Yeah. See, I can't get too close, because if I go too close, it usually bursts into tears. So, but we've all decided that within 5 years, she's going to be my little shadow, aren't you? Yes.
Yes, it's a good girl.
Yeah.
Yes, you are lovely. Yes.
Right then. Did you have a cup of tea for me, Mummy?
It's just about ready.
Right, okay.
I'm gonna go make that. Yes, go make Grumpy. Let's go make Grumpy a drink. Let's go make Grumpy
I'm
a
not
drink.
grumpy. I'm not grumpy. That's not very fair. You want less of banana?
No, you can have that.
What's wrong with that?
I can't have it, too many calories.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have to only have half, otherwise I'll put loads on.
What if it's a small banana? Is it still only half?
So medium bananas, I have to have half of, and then I can have half again.
How big is a
later.
medium banana?
That.
So where does it say medium on there?
You just
You're
know.
not thick, are you? You know what's a medium banana, small banana, and big banana.
No, it's a banana. I know what a bendy tomato banana is and a straight banana, but where does it say on the packet that this is a medium? This could be a small banana.
Come on, you are educated. You know.
Educated.
You know what a big banana is, a small banana is, and a medium
I'm very well
banana
aware
is.
what a big banana looks like. I'm very well aware what a big
So that you would what would you say that is?
a banana.
A medium banana.
Is it?
It is a medium banana. You some sort of idiot.
Yes. Yeah. Now you know where you get it from. Yeah. I think that was something as well. So
Yum yum yum.
that looks.
Smell that. It's nice. Smells like
Smells like Angel Delight.
It is. That's what it is. It's strawberry
Oh.
delight. So it's the flavour is strawberry delight. So it actually tastes like Angel Delight.
Okay.
It's nice. I'll let you try a little bit.
No, I'd rather have a steak, thank you.
No. Yeah, so would I. But I need to get to the point so I can have a steak.
Oh, milky coffee. Is that hot milky coffee?
Yeah, it is.
Lovely. Milky coffee, right. Right, excuse me, I'm going to drink my coffee and then we'll go to...
Yeah, baby.
You actually going to enjoy that?
Yeah, it's really nice. Try a little bit. Go on. Just try a little bit of it. It's got a little bit of banana in it as well. It's not bad, is it?
It's not horrible.
No, it's quite nice.
It's a bit cough medicine-y,
No, it's not.
a bit.
No. A weirdo.
I'll have my coffee, you have that.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. Milky coffee always hits the spot. If you're wondering why I am not wearing a Farmer P hat, there is a reason for that. I'm having a bit of an issue with my Farmer P hats. Every time I go out and wear one, somebody bloody steals it. So, I've actually sold 2 off my head. I don't believe it either. And friends have come over, so I've given a few away as well. So, but so yeah. So if you're wondering why I'm wearing my old hat again, it's not because I've sold out or anything like that, or I don't like them. It's just because every time I put one on, I lose it. So, right, what are you after? Oh, is that a bit of Matthew's sandwich, is it, from last week? Almost there, and we're rapidly approaching one of Biscuit's favourite places, because down here we quite often see squirrels. Where's the squirrels? Where's the squirrels? Where's the squirrels? Where is it? What? They're not in here. You have to look out there for them. What? Keep barking with bark face. So Europe Park is one of our local treasures. If you're in the county, sort of Google Newark Park, nice place to visit, especially if you're a member of the National Trust. Car park's pretty full actually, so I'm gonna have to watch where I'm going. Don't want to run over any peacocks. Some interesting history about this place. I won't tell you about it because I don't know enough, but you can Google it. Well, I've got to get a load down there later on. That'll be interesting. At least they resurfaced the road, I can get out now. Right, okay. Hold on, Biscuit. Tight here. One-third is a great machine for carrying stuff, but to get around corners, not so hot. Squirrels! Where's the squirrels? Where are they? Hey? Where's the squirrels? Where's the squirrels? No squirrels? They're all tucked up in bed, are they? Is it not fair, Biscuit? Hey, where's the squirrels? What? What? What you trying to tell me? Hey? You're going to have to speak a bit more clearly than that, because that's just wolf language to me. Come on. Right, it's 20 to 1, so I haven't got time to go back at the Newark Park before lunch, so I think we'll do the load to Bournstream Trust first. That's a plan. You may have remembered the video with when I went with Samantha, my daughter, and the tulip tree that came down. So the guy started that yesterday, day before. We cleared everything's on the floor, and most of that is back here now. We've got to go back next week and take the rest of the stem down. We couldn't do it this week because the estate are having fibre and water pipes put in, and the guys were trenching and digging holes and stuff all around the tree where we're working, so it's going to make it nice and messy for us when we go back next week. But it wasn't safe for us to continue tree work while there were other contractors around, so it would have got very, very complicated. So we binned that off. They're off actually down in Kingswood today, knocking down a load of great big conifer trees, which is lovely when it's wet. No, it's not. Right, so Bournstream Trust, here we come. And that's kind of what it's all about. A wilderness for the kids. Thanks, Barbara. Right, lunch done. Feel better now. We're not playing Mrs. P's car. Back at the newer part now. Second load of wood chip up there to go on the bridle path. I decided against the overall this time. I've gone with me jacket. My wife loves this jacket. Actually, she hates this jacket. Apparently, I look like my dad. So the lad's back with another load. I don't look like my dad. He's older than I am, and he's got more face fluff than I am. Right. No biscuit on this trip. She's staying at home because she's going to get fed in half an hour, so she'd rather have her food, I'm sure. Last load to Newark Park on the play area, so I'm going to put you up there next to Donkey and you can follow me down. This is where the Secure Core van man got stuck earlier. He's obviously trying to turn around in here. I'll put it on my Instagram, but it was windy. He'd obviously tried to turn around there, got stuck right across the drive. When I arrived here, he'd been there apparently an hour, The park had been out with a Land Rover trying to pull him out forwards, but he was stuck. I got there and I said, you tried going backwards? No. I said, well, you've got great uncle gravity on your side if you're going backwards. Why don't you try going backwards? So he did. He pulled straight out of where he was stuck. He went back about 15-20 feet and stopped. And I said, well, you stopped. Keep going, there's a road behind you, get on the road. It won't go, he said. No, it didn't go because he didn't have it in gear. He'd actually rolled it. He'd actually rolled out of where he was. So he put it in gear and then just tickled back onto the road and drove. He'd been sat there for over an hour and all he had to do was think. So it made me feel really intelligent, okay, because I thought of it straight away. And he'd been there for an hour. Poor bugger. I'm not laughing at him. That's a lie. I am laughing at him. So, just a little bit of logic. So, right, that's my last load of mulch for today. I got 2 bags of sand to do for the play area, which I'll do tomorrow. They're donated, so everything for Bournstream we donate every year. We give them chip and whatever else we got, they can have it because it's the kids. The 3 loads of chip for the National Park or National Trust today, they're paying for 2 of the loads, but I'm giving them the 3rd one. So the one we've just done for the play area, that's also a freebie. Because it's just nice to do bits and bobs. And at the end of the day, wood chip is waste, so it's got no massive value until somebody actually wants it. So I suppose really I'll put my seatbelt on, don't I? In a minute. Right, home time. Daft dog.